last time we took part in part 1 of the trial of Gina Lestrade for the murder of Pop Windibank, which she probably didn't do, but, you know, we're having a hell of a time proving it, because every time we think we've got a hypothesis as to who might have killed Pop Windibank, it turns out that that's impossible. The working theory is still somehow Magnus McGilded isn't dead, but, you know, we'll see how far that goes. As I recall, I think we're about to go into another summation examination. That may or may not be true. Let's head back to court, shall we? There is a consensus among the jury. Oh boy. Hey, I know the guy who says that, and he's more of my friend than you are. Buddy? Yeah, exactly! That's Iris's line. He stole her catchphrase! Ryu is convinced that we're not finished. I mean, okay, there's one thing of which Ryu is absolutely certain. Gina didn't shoot him. We know that? How confident are we in that? I don't... Okay. All right. Primed and ready for action. I don't necessarily believe you, but all right. You will explain on which grounds you have found the defendant guilty, and it might or might not make sense this time. It's probably not going to actually make much sense this time. It didn't last time, so. Jurors' contentions. All right, once a rogue, always a rogue. She's just a different breed. 2 bullets were done. Okay. That feels like a fact we can possibly... You're the stereoscope fetishist. You're worried about your scalpel still. That's not true. Wait, since when did you... How did you come to the belief that Gina No, that's not... Okay. You have seen many shootings. This I believe, Russian man. There is nothing you do not know about guns, eh? Let's see here. Well... Shut up. Shut up, buddy. Listen. Just because I found out that your wife was an almost accidental murder person doesn't mean you get to hold it against me. Although you are on the jury, so you do in fact get to hold it against me. I mean, that's true, and yet. Court of public opinion and all that, Iris. You must be familiar with this. No? Okay. Oh, boy. Shut up, Van Zeeks. Van Dickbag. On with the summation examination. Ryu just slapped himself for no particular reason, but okay. Alright, it's fine. Jury examination. We shall examine the jury. Right, tell me more. I mean, that's kind of what he's implying. Well, okay, it's the late 18, so you can still sort of lay claim to that title if you want it. Man's got a point. Well... Oh, okay, we know that she's not above thievery, and we know that she's not above murder threatening. And listen, it's a very short walk from murder threatening to murder, but still, is a difference between threaten and do, right? Okay. Yeah, well... Okay. But there's a difference between steal and kill. Okay. Yeah, he made a copy, but it's made out of caramel. Mm-hmm. And he still couldn't play it. So... we still don't know the tune it plays. That's true, we don't. I wonder how we might discover that. Okay. Could it be a clue somehow? Perhaps we should... Okay, so this is the game just taking the player by the shoulders and shaking them and being like, hey, did you look at this thing in the court record? And, I mean, honestly, it's been a week since I played. I don't remember if I looked at this thing in the court record. So, we're going to look at this thing in the court record. All right, what do we got here? We got some blood. Oh, hey, we got blood. Wait, if we have blood, that means we can use blood powder on the blood. Oh, this might be interesting. This might actually learn us a thing. Mm-hmm. Yup. Mm-hmm. Sure is. Definitely blood. Okay. Yeah, you knew there was blood. It's blood powder time. All right, let's see here. Spoof it with the blood powder. And it's green. I remember that someone was green. Who was green? The calendar was green, right? We thought that the calendar was Herlock. Uh-oh. That green, it's... yeah, no, it's not. It is in fact not. Alright, so now we've updated the blood thing. Great. More blood for the blood thing. Here's a note from McGilded. This might just be a red herring, honestly. Well, you didn't know that at the time. Okay. So there's no note or anything, it just says that it's his. Great, awesome, amazing. Let's check our blood records so that we can confirm the suspicion that, yeah, okay, so this green is the same green as is on this, which doesn't help much yet. Like, I had been under the assumption that this was Herlock Sholmes' blood from when he got shot, but... if that's not the case, then who the fuck's blood is this? So, we'll see. Alright. Only 2 bullets were found at the scene. Hold it! I mean, that's probably literally true, but... only 2 bullets were fired, and the 2 guns that fired them have been examined by the police. But wait a second. No, wait, we concluded that one of the bullets went through Herlock Sholmes and into a calendar. So... if there was another bullet. Yup. Juror number 2 is now telegraphing that if we find a 3rd bullet, we can sway juror number 2. Okay. I mean... Ryu, can you prove it? Hold on, I feel dumb now. Let's see here. Let's look at this. So we've got 1 bullet, which is in the calendar. I thought we had concluded that that's the bullet that went through Herlock Sholmes and into the calendar, which would make 1 bullet. And then there's a 2nd bullet, which is the bullet that was in Pop Windabank. And that's 2 bullets. And there aren't any more bullets. I'm fairly certain there aren't any more bullets. But could I be wrong about that? The newspaper doesn't have a photo of anything having to do with bullets. Instant death due to a single bullet in the back. That's a single bullet in the back. So we're still on 2 bullets. This is the gun that belongs to Mr. Windibank, which was presumably used to shoot Mr. Windibank. This is the gun belonging to the Skulkin brothers, which was presumably used to shoot Herlock Sholmes, and we're still on 2 bullets. Photograph taken automatically by the red-handed recorder showing the scene a short time before the murder took place, and then after the murder took place. Or rather, after shit got all funky. Nothing here has a random bullet hole in it. So I don't think, and like I'm so convinced of this that someone's gonna have to tell me I'm wrong if I'm wrong. I don't think we have any evidence that there's a 3rd bullet. It's not impossible, but I also don't think I can prove it. Alright, well, neither of these is a game over choice, I bet. It could even be a false choice. Just like, as from the perspective of examining the narrative structure of an Ace Attorney game, I feel like the game wants me to prove something here, and I just don't have the ability to do so. So we're gonna say it's impossible for now, and I bet maybe if we press the other 4 jurors, we might finagle our way into having something. Yeah. There's only 2 bullets that were discovered by the police. Okay. Well, they're cops. I mean, we've seen, okay. Yeah, you're better at your job than cops are at their job, just by and large. So, okay. Yeah. There's a 3rd bullet somewhere. We just have to find it. I think we might find... I mean, we can't go look. So... Alright. Press everything. Uh-huh. Ryu, that's not how this works. That's not how... Okay. Yeah. It's not actually true. And the game is once again taking the player by the scruff of the neck and saying, no, not that guy. Don't do that guy. Mm-hmm. Some other patients. Okay. Did you fucking operate on Herlock fucking Sholmes? The bullet had simply vanished from his stomach. It went through him, didn't it? Oh boy. Tell me more. Surgeon Man. Surgeon Man. Okay. Is HIPAA not a thing? Is doctor-patient confidentiality not something we respect in jolly London town of the late 1800s? I don't think it is. I don't think it's... Okay. Alright. So you did surgery on Herlock Sholmes. Yeah. Very latest in anesthesia. Well, little do you know he's addicted to the heroin, so... True. Factual statement. Yeah. You couldn't find the bullet. Yeah, that's because it's in the calendar on the wall. We have a picture of it. Okay. I thought we knew this. I thought it was established pretty convincingly that the bullet went through Sherlock Holmes and into the calendar and into the wall. Is this news? Yeah. I know exactly where it is. Yeah. Everybody's been showed this. I don't think this is a startling revelation. Goog's inability to say the word revelation might be a startling Goog's inability to say the word revelation might be a startling revelation. There, I got it twice in a row. Christ. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think you're a dumb, stupid, bad juror. Mm-hmm. Wait a second. Wait a second. Are you about to tell me that there's no exit wound? There's no exit wound. If there's no exit wound in Sherlock Holmes, we just found the third bullet. And if we just found the third bullet, we just flipped to juror number 2. The bullet is still in Sherlock Holmes. Huh. So, where's an expert when you need one? Hey, you're a ballistics expert. Hey, buddy. Hey, juror number 6. I have a question for you.
Objection.
Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. We must assume the bullet didn't pass through him. That's true. We didn't find a bullet in him. Also, there's a bullet elsewhere. That did really look like an oh shit, you fucked up. But no. In fact, that was a no shit. You got it right. Your name is Villain. Oh, okay. Good job. Good job, Villain. Mm-hmm. There was Blizzard. Okay. Yeah. Narrow and dangerous. Seems bad. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ow. Okay. Did it get vaporized? Are you about to bust out the word... It missed? Did Sherlock Holmes fake getting shot? And go through a surgery for no good reason? Okay. I see. I see. Okay. So was Sherlock Holmes holding an as yet unspecified ice sculpture? Like, I don't think he was toting around a decorative centerpiece shaped like a swan. That doesn't... Okay. That's true. Doctor's got a point. Okay. He was shot in the gut. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A little pouch on his belt. Is it a little pouch on his belt where he keeps an ice dagger? Oh boy. Oh boy. 3 glass vials of very dangerous. Just telling me this now? You're just discovering this now? Okay. Do you happen to have it here? Oh, he had nothing on. Okay. Okay. Oh, do you happen to have it on your person? Since when? Since when? Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Boy, that's convenient. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't see how you can possibly verify that given that you've been in this courtroom for hours, but all right. Let's go with that. I think the plot requires that we all agree to go with that. So I think I speak for everyone when I say, let's just go with that. Here. Give me the thing. Bring forth Mr. Herlock Schultz's pouch. Okay. Is there a bullet in the pouch? Oh, there's a shattered vial in the pouch. One of the vials is broken. The leather around it is scorched black. Almost as, oh my god. Almost as if it was shot by a bullet. Uh-huh. 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 Which means we're back to there being 2 bullets, which means juror number 2 is going to be hard to convince, but let's just go with it for now. We're just going for, we're working on it. We'll get there. The plot shall take us home eventually. Okay. Uh-huh. We didn't even know that mystery was a mystery. We discovered it and solved it in the span of like 10 minutes. And Van Zeeks has a point. It has little, if any. Okay. I mean, that's all plausible. It's entirely conceivable. You're not... Okay. You're welcome. Okay. Can I at least get the pouch in the... Okay. It's definitely scruffy. Okay. The summation examination will not continue. In fact, we're going to do some pouch examining. Alright, so we've got pink shit, yellow shit, and blue shit. What's with the shit? Mm-hmm. I don't think we want to know. Centamp, okay. Gross. Defies all medical and forensic science here in the late 1800s, but, you know, they're all very flammable. That seems bad. That seems, okay. It could be both. It could absolutely be both. Okay, so if they're all flammable, alright, hey look, a bullet hole. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wait. The bullet! The bullet! We We found the bullet! We found the bullet! We found a bullet! We found a bullet! That means there are 3 bullets! That means juror number 2 is fucked! We found a bullet! We found a bullet! And because we found a bullet, that means there are 3 bullets! There are 3 bullets! Somebody call Jean-Luc Picard! There are 3 bullets! It's time to press that juror again. Hey, guess what? Shitbag. Yeah, the summation examination. We'll get there. Oh, right, because we went through juror number 6. It's fine. It's fine. It could be a valuable clue. It could have just given us a valuable clue. We can do it. We can do it. Hey, you. Yeah, I'll get to you. I don't care about you right now. No, none of you matter. You there.
Hold it.
2 bullets. 2 bullets. 2 bullets. 2 bullets, you say? You say there were 2 bullets? How many bullets did you say there were? There were 2 bullets? I would like you to possibly suggest the entire possibility that there were 3 bullets. There were, in fact, 3 bullets. Allow me to show you the 3rd bullet. Okay, I know the game knows that the player knows exactly what to do here. At the same time, this is the most obvious direction the game has ever given. It might be the most obvious direction any Ace Attorney game has ever given. Allow me to show you the 3rd bullet, and we present the 3rd bullet.
Take that. Hold it!
Which, hey now. Hey there. You saw me do it. Buddy, you saw me and my tiny pink-haired friend go rifling through and flipping over and lift up a thing, and we both did a, and then we looked at each other, and then we looked at the thing, and we did another, and then we looked at each other, and then we looked at the thing, and then we held up a bullet? Where do you think we found it, fucko? It's true fact. It's been touched by no one. That's according to you. According to you, Mr. Prosecutor Man. Now, granted, there's no possible way you could have known for a fact that that was certain, but we're all just going with it. So, yeah. And if the bullet in the calendar isn't the bullet that hit Sholmes, then whose the fuck blood is the green blood? Could be Gina's blood. We'd think that Gina would have a wound. Gina might have mentioned something about a wound, but she is famously rather reticent to help us, even if we're trying to defend her from being executed by the state for a crime she didn't commit. So, well, no, we don't. That's a different bullet, Your Honor. That's a different bullet. That's a different bullet. And Rita's building to a good point here. We know that both of these guns were only fired once. So if there are 2 guns and 3 bullets, and we know that the 2 guns were only fired 1 time, there's a 3rd gun. Where's this 3rd gun? We know about Colton and Austin. Where's the 3rd gun?
Glorious.
It could be Billy. It could be a very old gun. Tells me there's a 3rd gun. Defense attorney's kind of got a point. There's a mysterious third gun out there? I mean, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah! Your Honor, hold on. Are you... Is he calling an end to the summation examination all by his very own judgely self? I've never seen that. Oh, that's cool. Oh. What are the... How do we know that the witnesses have anything to say about this? How do you fucks have anything to... Bobby Fish and Chips? Bobby? Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. What do you make of that? Did you each have a gun? The easy, simple answer is that they each had a gun. Now, granted, if they each had a gun, that means that they're the fucking murderers, so... it also means that my pet theory about Magnus McGilded goes up in smoke, kind of like Magnus McGilded did, but, you know... I thought it was the three of you. I thought your whole thing was, yeah. You had a... Okay. Mm-hmm. It's true. It's true. Man's got a point. Nash? Do you have anything to... How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? My thoughts regarding these new developments are that the prosecution has not sufficiently proven my client's guilt beyond a shadow of a doubt, and that therefore she should be acquitted. I shouldn't be expected to solve every single little detail having to do with this criming murder. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh good, Ryu has a picture. They had a secret accomplice, they had another gun, it's nothing to do with them. Okay, I don't think it's this. This is like Occam's razor, right? There's two of them, they each would have brought a gun. That tracks, it's reasonable. I absolutely cannot prove it. This feels like the Galaxy Brain Ace Attorney answer, where it turns out that everything up until this point has been a red herring, and, oh by the way, my Magnus McGilded hypothesis is totally correct. But again, I have no proof. I have nothing to go on. So... fuck it, let's big brain this. These fucks didn't do it. They don't know shit. They don't know shit. They don't know shit. Mm-hmm. There was a third gun. That's reasonable. Well, I don't know about the other person present being reasonable, but a third gun being there was reasonable. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Times like this make me wish I had ever seen the movie The Third Man. The only thing I know about the movie The Third Man is that John Hodgman really likes the movie The Third Man. He references it on a great many occasions. Okay. Rio, I thought you just said they... Okay. Okay. Well. That's... Well, up until 9 minutes ago, there was no third bullet, so... I was afraid you would say that. I mean... I guess that green blood would indicate the presence of an as yet unnamed individual. So... Okay. I can probably do that. The identity of this spurious character. Now that one's gonna be a little tricky. We'll see. Okay, so the thing is... Alright, so we've got this music box disc, right? This music box disc was specifically for Magnus McGilded, which may or may not indicate that it was ever in the possession of Magnus McGilded. And we've also got the blood on the calendar, right? We've got the blood sample portfolio that shows there's blood on the calendar and blood on the disc that belongs to Magnus McGilded. So, I mean, I don't quite know how we have proof of this yet. And also, a very significant problem is that Magnus McGilded's bio doesn't really appear here. I mean, you know, we really haven't seen hide nor hair of this guy since he did an armed robbery. It occurs to me, and listen, I don't know if I should feel dumb for forgetting all of these things or smart for accidentally reminding myself of these things, but I will say, this Eggert Benedict guy was in possession at some point of the coat belonging to Magnus McGilded containing a music box disc that now has blood on it, and has been shown to be a person with access to firearms, given that he committed armed robbery to gain possession of the coat containing a music disc that bears the note for Magnus McGilded and also somebody's blood. So, he might be plan B. Okay. We can fake it until we make it. It's only a strike. What's the worst that happens? We totally fuck shit up. We can present some answers. Yep. Absolutely 100% ready. Provide all the answers the prosecution demands. It was this guy we haven't seen since the first scene of the case, like a week ago. Like, in real life, 6 weeks have passed since the last time any human connected to this stream even considered Eggert Benedict. And yet... Oh boy. I might be so fucked. Present the evidence without delay. What proof have you that there was a third intruder? Somebody got shot.
Take that!
Good. Good. The fact that the game has put together dialogue for this indicates that I'm at least not 1,000% wrong. Like, if I had just presented my attorney's armband or something, the game would have been like, it's right here, in this item. But no. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. 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 Which simply, this one, actually.
Take that!
Well, you see, what happened is there was a Klingon. No? Or there was a Vulcan? Vulcans bleed green. Well, you see, there's blood powder. Blood powder! It's called blood powder! Yep. You're just gonna have to go with me, Your Honor. We're inventing forensics as we go. We're making this shit up. That doesn't make sense. You've taken the concept of blood types and just assigned it to everybody. That's... okay. Thanks, stereoscope guy. It's blue. We know that this isn't Mr. Windibank's blood because it's green. That's true. Yeah, but the date on the calendar, John. Come on. Buddy. There's a date on a calendar. Yeah. As a true and accurate statement. Well, you see, what happened was there's a third man. It's Hulk Hogan. He's the third man. Who is this alleged third intruder? Well, you didn't just randomly put the portfolio picture of Magnus McGilded into my court record, so... actually, like, even if the player hasn't big-brained their way into realizing it, just by process of elimination from this picture, there are, like, 3 possibilities, right? Like, it's not Susato. We would know that Susato got shot. It's not Herlock Sholmes, because we know that the bullet that shot him was in the pouch and wasn't actually a bullet, and his blood wasn't on the calendar. It's not Iris. We would know if she got shot. It's not Pop Windibank. We just proved in the game that that's not his blood. It's not Gina. We would know if she got shot. It's not Bobby Fish and Chips. We would know if he got shot. It's not Male Strongheart, because what the fuck would he have to do with this? It's not you, because we know you didn't get shot. And it's not these 2 chuckle fucks, because these are the 2 previously chuckle fucks. These are like the first and second man. These are the 2 men who necessitate the title of the third man. Therefore, by simple process of elimination, it's gotta be Blondie McArmed Robber.
Take that!
Some guy. Listen, all I know is he's an armed robber person. He did in fact do that. Well, I mean, there's that, but, he did an armed robbery. I don't think an attempt was made. I think a taking was made. He did an armed robbery, didn't he? Like... Oh, are we starting with the yanking and then the armed robbery? Yeah. Yeah, this all happened. I don't believe you're actually telling the truth there, Eggsy, but, you know. You, wastrel. That's right, he did the fancy whoosh pose. Okay. Bobby Fish and Chips was present. You're not wrong. Thank you, Bobby. Yeah, you're a good friend. You have a picture of him for me to put in the court record! Yay! Okay. Okay. Boy, it sure is convenient that that guy was there right exactly at the top or bottom of the hour. Otherwise, he might not have been captured by Herlock Schultz's 0.00055555555 FPS video camera. Okay. Well, I claim he was there. Buddies. Never seen him, huh? Well, shit. I don't... I don't know how we would prove that they're lying. Like, I feel as though they're gonna slip up and say some other falsehood which unravels the whole tapestry, because as long as they just stand there and say, we've never seen that guy, I got nothing. I got nothing. I may, in fact, have nothing. Oh, you can you? Do you demand this man's blood? Hold on, do you demand this man's blood? Can we subpoena a man to be stabbed and bloodlet? Is that a thing we can do? Can we just subpoena a person for bloodletting? Because I think the only way we have to prove this is if we subpoena a person for bloodletting. I don't think we can... Ryu, do we have a way to prove this that doesn't involve subpoenaing a man for bloodletting? I don't think this is actually true. I don't think it's actually true that this is the last piece of evidence, but... Okay. Okay. Ryu, what the fuck are you talking about? The defense will present the... Okay. Proof that the man pictured in this photographic print was in fact the person struck by the... What? It's not going to be the autopsy report or the photograph or the floor plan or either of the guns or the photos of Gina or the stereoscope. It's got to be the disc. It's got to be the disc, because the disc... I don't know how this proves that it's Benedict, though. Well, we know that at some point Benedict was in possession of the disc. And we know that there's blood on the disc. I don't know how or if we know that the blood on the disc is Benedict's blood. But we do know that the blood on the disc is the same as the blood on the calendar. So... we know that whoever possessed the disc... we know that one of the people who has possessed the disc bled on the calendar. And the only person we know who possessed the disc is Gina McGill. Well, we know that Gina had it, we know that Windibank had it, and we know that Benedict had it. And we know that it's not Gina's blood because we would know that Gina got shot, and we know that it's not Windibank's blood because it turned a different color. So it's gotta be Benedict's blood. Which means... man, there's a lot of supposition and jumping to conclusions here, and this wouldn't hold up in actual court, but thank fuck we're not in actual court. Mm-hmm. True. Yeah. He did. He did in fact attempt that, and then he successfully did that. He did both of those things. Oh, are we saying that he bled in that? I don't remember him bleeding in that. Or are you describing armed robbery as a minor incident? I don't think you're describing armed robbery as a minor incident, are you, Ryu? That would be bad. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. So there's a... Oh, he did say that, didn't he? Man, if I had remembered that, I would have been so much more convinced in the rightness of my rightitude. Oh, well, hey, we got there. We got the right answer. We got the answer that is correct. Mm-hmm. 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 That's true. There's blood on the thing. Which means we can conclude that that's Benedict's blood. And if it's Benedict's blood on the disc, then it's Benedict's blood on the calendar. And if it's Benedict's blood on the calendar, that means that Benedict was there and got shot. And if Benedict was there and got shot, the question becomes, the fuck were you doing there, Eggsy? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you shot blood powder at it. We saw that. It's green. It's green. Good job, juror number 5. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, definitely the person who was present. I don't know if we would go so far as to say accomplice, but, you know, could just be coincidentally present. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Not wrong. At this point. Yeah, we can ill afford to.
Objection.
Yeah. You got a point. Okay, but. Yeah, we're still in the middle of a summation examination, so everyone. Okay. Yes? Yeah. Man's got a point. Like, seriously. Man's got a fucking point. I don't think it's a boot showing point, but I mean, for one thing, Mr. Sholmes is presently in a coma as far as we know, even though in reality he's not. Well, you see, what happened is okay. Well, Iris? Iris, can you help? We could just ask the jury what they think. That's gonna go real well. Chick's got a point. Uh-huh. That's true. That's true. And conveniently, at least, well, several of these jurors have an existing relationship with Herlock Sholmes, which, listen, would have been a perfectly valid reason for them not to be jurors, but we're kind of past that point, so... Yeah. Chick's got a point. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. Nope. Nope, I think you've got it. You're a very good Maya, you know that? Alright. Oh, let's hit another wah boop shot. It's been a while since I whined about the terrible wah boop shot. It's still a fucking terrible shot. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's still an examination of summation, buddy. The last thing we knew, all 6 of these fuckers thought you had gotten yourself a conviction. Alright. What do we think? What do we think? Whoa, boop!
Not guilty.
Thank you!
Not guilty.
Hooray!
Not guilty.
Works for me!
Guilty.
Fuck you!
Guilty.
Too bad!
Not guilty.
Okay! Fuck you! The trial continues, motherfucker!
Objection.
Why? Yeah! Are you about to discover the main flaw and foible of jury trials? Buddy, are you about to discover the main flaw and foible of jury trials? Because listen, there's a very big and important flaw of jury trials. There's a reason jury trials aren't actually good. It's just like probably the best we've got. But listen, if any even number of schmucks can be convinced of anything by a smooth-talking con artist, why then the practice of law would just be about salesmanship and not actual discovery of facts. We can't possibly have that. What kind of a world would that be? Just called the jury stupid. Which, I mean, they are, but... Okay. Yeah, you've been mortally wounded.
What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you you should never have known.
Too bad! I'm good at reading. Reading is fundamental. I'm gonna take this to Pizza Hut and I'm gonna get a sticker on the wall and I'm gonna get me a personal pan pizza. It's a good book.